Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most unreasonable video game you've ever heard of. It's Beyond All Reason, and we're going to get right back into this replay analysis today. Planet Side, as we get on to all that glitters. Let's enjoy ourselves. Get something to drink, get something to eat, get yourself ready for a good time, because it's time to get into all that glitters. Oh, don't we love it, don't we love it. Look at it shine, look at it glow, look at all that delicious metal floating around on the map waiting to be consumed. Yes, yes, yes. Look at all these delicious, delicious piles of metal as we get ourselves straight into this game. Now, is anybody else excited? Legion! Legion in the house, Legion in the house. We're going to be having fun on Legion today. What the fuck? This is never what my player cam looks like. What is this? You're lying to the world beyond all reason. How could you? How could you? So, as Legion, of course, we're always taking as many mexes as we possibly can because they give us 7 energy per second. I mean, this is crazy. This can be better than wins half the time on this map, which is kind of funny to think about. We are going to be enjoying some Legion today. I think the Pike, the Lance, I'm not quite sure what it's called off the top of my head. We'll have to look it up. Hopefully I go vehicles. Yes, we are. And I think I can go vehicles off of just 4 wins because of these 3 mexes, by the way. That's kind of my thought. The Lance. I love me these Lance units. I am addicted. Helioses are proving to be so fun. I just love Legion tanks, but not the standard ones. You know, I think Decurions, they feel shit to me. They feel slow. They feel like they get rocket botted every single time. I mean, everybody knows. Oh, it's Decurions, build rocket bots. Like, I'm not impressed anymore. I'm not impressed anymore. They feel so slow, so sluggish. Lances have 2 more speed, but I don't know, it just feels so much better to me. I guess just because of the range, which feels really abusable. Classic moment, by the way. Let's appreciate that right now. Mr. Shot Caller BLD could be rushing over here to Mr. Crankheart. Some in the sense of that. And could be owning him, but of course Mr. Gandalf would be protecting him. We've got, oh, look at this, the Alaris. All the beautiful units are being made today. It's literally just 6 wheels with a gun on top of it. Legion units, ladies and gentlemen. Legion units. Beautiful, aren't they? And let's see where we go from here. As blue, we're really taking the front right now. Let's get ourselves going a little bit. We're being max greed at home, of course, because why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you be? What's wrong with you? If you're not doing max greed, are you even alive? We're stalling on metal. Classic garbage player. Me. But we're sending up Helios, and that's what counts, right? Helios are big boys. We're going to get some good trades going with our Helios, I'm sure. Like, oh, like this Blitz that's just chilling. Yeah, give me that guy. Let's witness this. Bzz, bzz, bzz. These lasers, it's so nutty. I feel like the quirk of Legion is supposed to be range or something. And you know what feels really good in an RTS game? Range. I can't lie. I just love Legion. Like, oh, hello. Hello, is that the little fast assault tanks of yours there? Oh, would be a shame if something lasered them. Oh, there's another one now, so yours is dead. Haha, got you. You know. Oh my gosh, we're enacting carnage upon our opponents. Oh, hiding behind his own unit to
Commander,
oh god, it's disgusting. Chase down his con. Oh god. And we're even killing medium tanks with 3 of them. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're just causing complete devastation to the front right now. Gear Shark trying to hold it together, but the rocket bots are even pressuring his commander. Shuris are out, which does suck. I call it out. There is no air in time. And it's one of those things where I've been thinking about, like, okay, how do you have more impact as air on a map like All That Glitters? And I think the reality is just you need to be ready for the Shuris. It's Shuris or it's fighters, right? As long as you're not going pure eco, I just don't think a bombing run um, can reasonably
Commander,
make it.
self-destructed.
If people respond appropriately and they make an anti-air bot or two when they see the bomber coming, right? If they're floating like 100 metal, um, it's I just don't think early bombers can really work on glitters. I just don't. I want to be proven wrong, but I just don't believe in it myself. Because I love a bomber. I love a couple booms, right? I think maybe you could bomb the front line, but, you know, there would probably be build power there. So what's really the point taking down a couple mexes for a bomber, right? It's like a couple thousand energy you just dumped into that thing. Anyway, air talk aside, wow, we have decimated the red front line. Those Helios tanks had insane effect, and we are now coming up with our lances. The follow-up is coming. We have taken as many mexes as possible. It's kind of always interesting to see, right, how these backline mexes end up. As I've played on this side of Glitters more and more, I feel like I just want whoever gets there first to take them. You know, I'm glad that our air is eating some of this metal out here on our side. Always good that somebody gets it, because otherwise it's just sitting there, right? What's the point of it being there if it's just going to be on the ground? And I'm getting my jammers up quicker and quicker these days. Fuck radar, baby. I hate, all my homies hate radar, even though it doesn't even look like red has a single bit of it. That is crazy. Not jammers, not radar. Oh no, there it is. And so now we are just chilling in the jammer, and we are blasting his Centurions, which will we love to see. And we have, what's nice, we have this little Helios guy. We might just feed him away, obviously, like a gamer. But if we were to, say, repair him, he is very good letting us strafe, kind of a unit, which helps our lances a lot. I've built my lab up front now. I've actually got two, but obviously we're reclaiming this one. So now we are entrenched, right? And I don't know if I would usually play this aggressively on a glitters. I think that, you know, usually Cruise Face has even a couple more Centurions out right now, and it's pretty devastating. But instead, right, we've got a couple lances out, and we're getting our blasts in. We're getting our blasts in. Now, I think this is predicated on your homeboys, you know, not totally greeting out all over you and having some units. I think lances are not the greatest things in the world, especially not if you have like 7 of them. Once you're at 15 and you're kind of one-shotting Centurions with your bundle, you're having very large impact with your lance group, and especially if you can start getting them upgraded. I'm really trying to do a lot of threatening micro here with my commander, where you need something in front of your lances. In this game, it's my commander, right? We had our success fighting up the
Commander
hill with
destroyed.
LLTs, and I think if I was a smart man, maybe I would be actually. So, quick thought. What do I hate to build that I think would actually have very high impact right now? It is, of course, the amputator. The area cluster control artillery. It's such a weird unit, right? Because it has the decreased range, so we're kind of covering way less than we would with anybody else's tier 1 cluster artillery. But this is impact. This is impact. I think maybe we can, maybe the ideal dream spot is something like this, where we can still hit that mechs back behind Cruise Face. And I mean, this is metal for the eating, but I think, you know, it's that or some hives. Hives are also very fun because and this is another one of those things about Legion and the range, right? Obviously, their artillery doesn't have the range, but this hive basically has the range. And it will give you flanking, unlike artillery shots, which is nuts, especially with lances. Right, so it's you can kind of build these very interesting layers with the tech in Legion that you don't have access to in any of the other factions. Where I don't think you can so easily access, gunships in Armada. And we're just going to get a little D-gun probably. There we go. Give him a little taste. We should obviously be turning our lances around because we would probably have, yep, the other Centurion dead. There we go. Look at that. It's starting to feel really good, right? We didn't get punished when we were starting the ball, and so now we're starting to get up to that 10. What are we at here? What are we at? What are we at? What are we at? We're at 11. We're at 12. So we're really starting to get to that critical mass of lances, and he's just out of units, right? He's kind of run out of metal. He's had to really eco it up. And knock knock. Knock knock knocking on crews' faces. Oh, of course, never get degunned, bro. If you get degunned on your lances, like, what is wrong with you, dude? We're working with 648 range. Oh, you gotta dance, dude. You gotta dance. Wow, it's crazy that he survives that. If only this was Legion rocket bots. Honestly, Legion rocket bots make me so happy. They shoot nice and snappy. Their rockets are huge, right? And that means they literally have a physically larger hitbox, and they do more damage. Wow! I love them. I love them. And just look at the lances, right? We're just getting this super value out of this unit right now. Very cool, by the way. Quick note: AR has taken our Geo. Nothing wrong with that, especially if nobody else is taking it, right? And you love that somebody at least took it. Always be looking for opportunities like that on roles like air. I mean, even tech could have considered it, especially if they're going vehicles, right? You can send over the vehicle con, and that'll feel pretty good. So, Red has drawn his line with his Decurions. He's got quite a bit of metal, honestly. He's not at tier 2s, but he has done 1.5s. So this is where he's getting most of his metal from, right? He's at 22 versus my 23, and I don't think... Yeah, I haven't done... So something that I wasn't doing this game, but as I've continued to play more Legion, getting those 1.5 maxes, wow. It's so good. It's so good, right? It's 11 minutes. I don't have a tier 2 con yet, and I could have had, plus... What is that? I think it's plus... these are 1.8s. So I could have had plus 3.6s for, the last 3-4 minutes. Wow. That feels buck nutty. Levels are good. So we're just doing the old, hey, maybe I can repair and solve all my problems as my lances slowly kill everything. Because what we've created is a very nice concave, right? He doesn't have the option to come in like this and like that and like this. Starboy has a good amount of static D, and we have both of our commanders up still. Gear Shark literally wants out immediately. He's like, fuck this. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my time. And that's so valid. I notice, yeah, he's like, cool, I'm 1v3 now. Yep. Well, fortunately for him, though, Starboy is not interested in making any more units, and all of his units have died. Our boy is mexing it up, even though he's got 1,600 metal in the bank. It's whatever. Spam is one of those easy counters to this shitty strat that I'm doing. I should have immediately walked up, taken this 3.2, and put down some LLTs. This is a little too defensive of an LLT, but the problem is obviously that Starboy doesn't have any units to stand in front of my shit, and Shotcaller is just making some rocket button, which is fine. I mean, you're against Decurions, right? If you're microing them, you'll be chilling still. But that's another one of those things. 380 range on this versus 475, and that's really why you love the rocket bots, because it's the range. It's really the range. Now, kind of crazy that our rocket bots are getting hit right now. You just need to draw lines with them. Yep. You just want all of them to shoot. You really always want to be going backwards. It's really a beautiful dance that you have to learn in this most unreasonable of video games, walking your units back and forth. As I've just got my lances spread out, looking to catch some shit. I mean, I'm really making, I'm taking my foot off the proverbial pedal right now, giving Gear Shark a real opportunity, as I am floating a ton of metal as well. 3,000. I could be building my own tier 2 up here too, like this idiot. Ah, man, and I'm just building away some mexes in the back, getting more metal that I'm not spending. I mean, I could have had another 10 lances. That would have also been sweet right now. Shot caller is just kind of dead here. It'd be funny if he was standing in the hole looking to catch some nonsense. I haven't really scaled my energy very well this game. That's also noteworthy. As Alcatraz trying to build a 4,000 metal static defense turret in the middle of the map in the face of the enemy's tier 2. Loses his tier 2. He's probably going to get some D-guns here. Bloop! Sweet. Yep, Gear Shark making a good call to push the tier 2 lab. I'm trying to use the terrain here to my advantage.
Destroyed.
But it's also tripping me up a lot because I feel like I need to keep these units here. I started transitioning into Decurions because I was afraid. Dark blue doing dark blue stuff. You know, this is kind of what you're always hoping to avoid, right? I think smart high OS players that play glitters know that this is the impact role, where no matter what, I mean, especially in a game like this, you end up against the 26 OS with his 12 OS guy behind him. This portion of glitters just has way less mexes than you do. And you can build up all the bullshit outside. So I think it's a lot harder to play from inside of the valley than it is playing from outside. And it's really the bully position. Now, Gear Shark, if he was playing the game better, wasn't so tilted, I think he'd be pushing these Decurions into the face of my lances. Instead, I still have 12, which is kind of crazy. But now he's got his tier 2 up. Let's go. Good for him, dude. Now he's talking with 1,200 range versus my silly lances and their 648. I mean, it's astronomical. He is attack grounding, which I don't think it's helping, if I'm honest. I love the hives. They're giving me vision, which is so crucial. They're helping with this spam, which feels great. Yeah, see, look, the Mausers are literally like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? It's getting a little congested up here. Bit of a problem. I think we could definitely be very dead to these Thanatos. But honestly, I'm getting the sense that you really need, you want like 8 of these. You want like 8 of these Thanatos guys before you're really happy with your number. What are we talking here? The reload is 8 seconds, yeah. I feel like if he was getting up to 8 of these, he'd feel really happy. But of course, right, there's hoplites to make. I mean, the Legion Bot Lab, so much fun, so much fun. I think I've really been underestimating the Thanatos in some of my Legion games. And then, of course, like the Incinerator on top of it all. What a tier 2 bot lab. Speaking of tier 2 labs, have I made one yet? Let's go! In the base, we have made our tier 2 vehicle lab. We're making Medusas, baby, because I love me Medusa. These things feel insane. The fact that their rockets just go to the laser pointer, so funny. Obviously, you need some spam. You want your radar jammer for these big mamas. But, I mean, if you get to uncontested, do like 10 Medusa salvos that hit into not spam, you're winning. You're winning the game. You're winning the dang game. But we're doing pretty badly. All my shit died to the Thanatos. Thank God we've got some plasma artillery doing it up with a little flanking damage. He's really pushing my face in, which is pretty smart. I'm screaming for help. I'm terrified because Starboy doesn't have any units, which is always unfortunate to see. But on the other side of the map, the Tier 2 lab is held, and the Thanatos are also out over here. The classic little Juno moment, of course. We'll get these fillers, get the wheelies out of your way. And then it's kind of, what are we gonna make to protect the Thanatos, right? And I think your answer are Phalanx or Hoplite. And I think most games you probably want the Phalanx, just because it's more of the Thanatos' speed. Maybe a 1-to-1 ratio of Thanatos to Phalanx would feel pretty good. So here are the Medusas. Boom! Get out of here, Thanatos. Thanahoo. Thanaboo-hoo. Suck on these
Commander
nuts.
destroyed.
I don't know. Suck on these rockets, baby. Another salvo comes out. Oh, that one kind of sucked. Desperately in need of some spam. He's right, though. I do need to calm down. Gear Shark over it. He is left. He's like, fuck this. They've got
Commander
Medusas.
Self-destructed.
This is some bullshit.
Commander
and they're out.
Self-destructed. Commander destroyed.
It was a frustrating battle against just Gear Shark. It really was. Starboy just not really doing much, but we were just gearing up, about to go win. A beautiful game of all that glitters. Dark Blue showing us, Cortex very, very, very much so can still compete against any Legion bullshit. And holding the front, really devastating. I mean, early Helios tanks, what's the equivalent for Armada? I mean, it's really like Armada or Cortex, you're talking blitzes or incisors, right? That's kind of the Helios tank. Because otherwise you've got stouts, which isn't just the medium, which is the medium tank, which I don't think you could have the same impact as my Helios did. So I don't know. I do not know. But it was a beautiful game. We had a lot of fun. I think I scaled pretty badly, as per usual. Still at just 1,000 energy per second compared to most of the rest of my team, which is at like 3,000. Especially, I think I think I can kind of compare myself to this backline guy. But I was also making like units forever. I think I could have made a bot lab and made my own rocket bots to go with my lances. That could have been spicy. And then maybe really pushed into those Decurions earlier. I feel like I must have been able to see him, but the spam was really just spooking me that game. I think I really, like, when I slowed down with all my lances out after Gear Shark had just been soloed out, basically. And he just had a couple lines of Decurions. I think maybe if I had just gone into wheelie spam to counter his goblins, maybe that would have felt pretty decent. Just for the vision, right? But I also just wasn't expecting Starboy to go full tower defense mode on me. Look at this. Look at this shit. What a beautiful sight. And he's got 2 cloaked fusion reactors. Let's go. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Legion is coming for you, whether you like it or not. And Medusas are looking great. Lances feel fantastic. The tier 2 bot lab is insane. I mean, I think if he had gone for Arquebus, these guys, the all-terrain heavy railguns, oh man, these are so much fun. Something I definitely want to try on glitters as well. So maybe that could have given him a chance. I think the railguns are surprisingly good. So I hope you all had fun, and I hope I'll see you again next time. Planetside. Bye bye.